Hey y'all, it's your girl Isha. Please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you. Yes, I came to slay this wig for y'all. I'm gonna use 2 bundles and a closure from ALIPEARL here. You also need some thread and needles, scissors, and a wig cap. I'm gonna be using a mesh dome cap to create this wig. I put the wig on my head and lined it where I wanted the tracks to stop at. So now I'm going to line up the closure with the line that I put where I want the tracks to stop. Once you line that up, you want to tack it down with some T-pins or whatever kind of pins you have. You're going to thread your needles in advance so you can have them ready. Now you're going to start sewing down on one side of the closure, and we're going to go back and forth from side to side. So now we're going to tack down the other side of the closure. We're going to start at the beginning of the closure, and we're going to work our way around to the back of the closure. But don't forget that we're going to be going from side to side, so we're not going to do it straight to the back. Now we're working on the back, and as you can see, I'm doing side to side so I meet in the middle. So once we're done sewing down the closure completely, now we're going to knot it. I like to knot mine in 2 so it will not come through the closure at all. Now we're going to start on the bundles. I am sewing over the elastic band. I'm not sewing on the elastic band. Remember, do not sew on the elastic band if you want your wig to be able to get sewn down on your head. If you want your wig to be able to just put on and take off, then yes, you can sew on the elastic band part, but that's another video. In this video, we're not sewing on the elastic band, and I'm going to show you why later on in the video. When sewing your bundles down, you want to go in a back and forth method. You want to do the flip over method. If you do not want to cut your wefts, please do the flip over method. This is how you do it right here. I'm actually putting the weft onto one of the T-pins to hold it in place, and then I'm going to sew on the beginning part of the weft, fold it over. I only sew through the wefts at the beginning of the track. When I'm folding it over and when I'm beginning a new track is when I sew through the weft. Other than that, I go under the weft and bring the thread around it and through the cap. And I also loop it to make a little knot so it can stay in place and not loosen up. So the rest of this is basically repetitive. You just keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, and using the fold over method if you do not want to cut your wefts. So right here, I'm going to basically show y'all how I go under and around the weft through the cap and loop it to create that knot. I just skipped up to the top because, like I said before, it's just repetitive. You just keep going back and forth and use the fold over method and back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So now I'm at the top. I'm almost done. So when you get to your last track, you want to sew it to the closure before you fold it over. Now once you fold it over, you want to continuously sew the weft to the closure. All the way around. Just sew the weft to the closure. And the cap as well. Don't forget to sew it to the cap. But sew it to the closure. You're sewing it to the closure because you don't want to have no gaps in between your last track and your closure. So guys, this is the finished look of my wig. Now I'm going to show y'all why I did not sew on the elastic band. I'm going to cut the elastic band part off, and I'm also going to cut off the excess cap that's under the closure. Once everything is cut off, you can now sew your wig down to your braids. Now you can wear your wig as if you have a sew-in instead of just like a basic wig. That way you can still have a protective style, and then it can still feel like you have a sew-in and not a wig. This is the final look of this wig, guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you would like to see how I colored this wig, how I cut and styled it, the videos for that will be linked in the description bar, so don't forget to check those out. Thanks for watching.